morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2020. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. Believe it or not, if you haven't been paying attention, we only have 5 days left of school. The countdown has begun. Today is the 5th day, and then you have 4 days. Right? So there's Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. And then we are off into the summer vacation. So we have 1 week left together. And I know that together is a relative term. Most of us would rather be together physically at the school. But we have been taking this journey online while we are at our houses and in our homes for quite some time. So this is an opportunity for us to really be present in this moment and allow ourselves to really enjoy the blessings. Okay, so let's begin by taking a position that's very comfortable for us. You can lay down, you can sit crisscross applesauce, you can sit on a chair, you can stand up, but a position that allows you to breathe in fully and breathe out. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Now, I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. But as we continue, anchor your attention and all of your focus in your breathing. And then as you listen to my instructions, you can expand your awareness to the things that are around you. Let's go ahead and begin. Notice your body. Notice how gravity, stemming from our planet Earth, is pulling us down. We don't fall through the earth because there are some hard surfaces that are holding us up, such as a chair or perhaps a floor you're standing or sitting on. And noticing your entire presence, notice where you meet that surface too. Take that first breath in through your nose, filling your belly full of air, and then out through your mouth, nice and slowly, allowing yourself to experience the fullness of that breath. When you breathe in as if it was the first time you've ever breathed in your life. And then when you breathe out, experience that sensation as if it was the first time you had ever experienced it. And breathing in, allowing yourself permission to relax your shoulders and allow yourself to sink further into that surface holding you up. In and out. And when you get into a rhythm of breathing intentionally and deliberately, shift your attention to a wider state of awareness to what is around you. We have 5 senses. Let's use them. Let's use our sense of hearing, for instance. What do you hear? What's obvious, and what do you have to work hard for your ears to notice? And then what do you smell? Same thing. What do you notice first, and what do you have to work hard to notice around you? Really begin to notice your presence in this moment, in this place. And finally, notice your sense of touch. Your skin. What does your skin notice? Temperature, the brushing of the air against your face, perhaps. Your clothing, even. Maybe the occasional itch. And if your mind wanders off to thinking about things that have nothing to do with the here and the now, don't blame yourself, just simply notice. In fact, noticing that you are not noticing is, in fact, noticing, right? Being mindful of not being mindful means that you're being mindful. I know this sounds confusing. And bring your attention back to the anchor of your breath. Now turn your attention inwards, shifting to your body, and instead of scanning through each individual part of your body, just notice all of your body. And where there are tensions, direct your attention towards them, or that location of your body. And with compassion, simply notice it without judgment. Of course, don't forget to breathe in and breathe out. Now, also notice what feelings and emotions you are bringing to school today. Yes, your school at home, your school in this wider world that we call Earth. Notice what are you bringing, and don't get too caught up in why you feel that way, right? We may be feeling a particular type of happiness or sadness or anger from things that have happened in the past. But guess what? The past is a past. Detach from it and only worry about noticing the present moment. Same thing with the future. Anxieties and nervousness and things you look forward to, right? Maybe summer vacation 5 days from now, or 5 school days. Let go of that too. Notice the present moment. Notice your feelings. Sit with them, invite them in with a welcoming attitude, and listen to what they need to tell you. Now, in a moment, you hear a bell or chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then quietly open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the Fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice, though. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag, or imagine our nation's flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And once again, thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. There are many ways to get ourselves ready for the day. There are some of our teachers even who, instead of having a sitting mindful minute, may find themselves in a very focused state as they are outside running or taking a walk and noticing their present moment. And anytime you notice your present moment and you are noticing those tiny details, you're being mindful. So it doesn't have to be just sitting here. It doesn't have to be doing the starfish breathing. It doesn't have to be smelling the candle and smelling the rose and blowing out the candle. It doesn't even have to be mindful rainbow breathing. It is just being present and aware and appreciative and grateful and practicing gratitude. So that's what mindfulness is. So just find your way, your practices, and again, it doesn't have to be sitting right here with me. Now, don't forget, we're going into the weekend. Today is a Friday. Typically, we have kind of moved away from assigning work, but because this has been a 4-day week that started on Tuesday, our teachers will be pushing out some final review work, some final activities. Today is our final day for formal teaching instruction. Next week, though, I'm going to take the opportunity right now to share with you. On Monday, we have field day, right? So be on the lookout for some cool videos that are coming out from Mr. Babiars and some guest presenters. And we encourage you to, take photos and video yourself, participating in some of these activities. On Tuesday, Mr. Wright and Miss Breeden, and Mr. Wright's our innovation coach and Miss Breeden is our librarian. That afternoon, they will be pushing out some STEM challenges, asking you to build and solve different problems. And then we'll anchor that in with a good book. And we will also talk a little bit about jobs that you might want to think about in the future if you like that kind of stuff. On Wednesday, this is really exciting. You're going to find out who your teacher is going to be. We call that Move Up Day. We're going to do a virtual style. You'll find out how we're going to do that from your teacher. And then on Thursday, we'll wrap everything up with your current teacher. And that will be the last day of our 2019-2020 school year. So let's end this school year right. Let's end it by really noticing and savoring the present moment. I can't wait to see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday.